Hello, my name is Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And today we're going to be doing a very special episode on trading routes and trading in general in No Man's Sky. So I'm going to bring up a little image here on the screen, and this is our little image. And I'm going to start explaining what this means. So in No Man's Sky you have 7 types of materials, 7 types of solar systems that will generate different resources. First one is trading. Now you see the arrows there, the arrows are from which one buys from the other one. So trading, which is the pocket watch, I suppose you could say that's a pocket watch, right? The pocket watch one, and it sells to advanced materials, which is the purple one, and it's the DNA symbol, which sells to scientific, which is the blue colored one, and it's the flask. Now, why are they colored, you might ask? They're colored because when you go into the galaxy map and you change your filter to economy, oops, sorry, past it there, economy, you will see all these bright colors. And these are the different colors. You can easily recognize what type of system it is just by, hovering over the color, having the color there. Now, of course, some of them will be, some of them will not have a species on them, which is absolutely normal, but you can relatively easily, just at a glance, know where you're going. For example, I need power generation, which is the last one. That's red. There it is. Of course, this one is uninhabited. One of them is. This one is. But this one isn't. This one over here. And power generation. There it is. So let's continue on. Mining is the orange color, and it has a pickaxe symbol on it, which sells to manufacturing with the gear symbols. It is yellow in the galaxy map, which sells to technology, which is the nanite cluster, I believe, symbol, and it is in light blue. The scientific one was in dark blue. The technology one sells to power generation, which is in red, and has the battery icon, and the power generation, of course, sells to mining. So that is one trade route. These are actually 2 trade routes here that are on screen. The first one is of the 3 materials, and the second one is of the 4 materials, and they form a full circle. As I said, you can go into the map. You can of course warp to those systems, but you generally want to go to tier 3 worlds, as I like to call them, which are rich worlds. The way you can recognize a rich world is you need to have the economy scanner installed, or you need to actually visit the system. For example, we are in a rich world now. If you can notice, I'm gonna remove this for now. You can notice on the bottom left of the screen, it says economy mercantile, which means trading. That's one of the words for it. The easiest way to recognize them is via the trading the symbol. And of course you have this, how they sell, how they buy. You can of course go into greater detail there, but we're not gonna look at those for now. Now, the word prosperous. Now this means a rich world. This means they're gonna have extra resources. This means they're gonna have more resources, and they're gonna sell and buy generally better than most worlds. Now, the words to look for, as I like to call them, tier 3 worlds or rich worlds, there are several words. So advanced, affluent, booming, flourishing, wealthy, high supply, opulent, and prosperous. Now these are the words you're going to be looking for. We are on the first world. This is a trading world, and we're going to do the true routes. Now, of course, we're going to have to land. Now, there are several ways in which you can buy resources. One is from a trade outpost, and the other one is from the station. Now, I find it quicker from the station, but generally trade outposts have, from what I've been told, I have not experimented with this, from what I've been told, they have 2 variants. One sells cheap, the other one has lots of materials on it. So for example, the trade station, let's see what it sells. So this is a trading world, and this trade station sells these materials. Now these are the trade commodities, and which will sell to the material processing, which was the DNA icon. Alright, so for example, here we have 104 star silk, but if I go to a planet and I find a trade outpost, they could have 200 star silk. They could have a lot more of these resources. So we're just going to buy the most expensive thing. This one, 131. We're going to buy 130. We'll see how we'll do with inventory slots, 130. Let's see how many more inventory slots we have. Now this will of course automatically fill up our main inventory and our cargo high capacity inventory here, so we can buy more. Now, hopefully somebody actually made a note at how much money we started at, but let's say around 10 million. So I can buy 120 of these. I'm buying in 5s and 10s, of course, because that is how many they will stack to. 100. So a total of 230 items. I find, oh, no, 220, sorry. Ugh, math. I could have bought 10 more. Anyway, let's head off to the next role. Now, I have it written down here, and we will need to find it. Now, you are going to have to like go through the portal system. It's this one that I have written down. It is metal processing. Again, the DNA symbol. Or ore processing, alchemical, material fusion. They have many names for them. Just remember DNA symbol. It's way easier. Another way you can actually check, you know, if you've been to a planet like that, it's actually really easy. Just bring up the discovery menu, go into discoveries, and just click on, you know, hover over, for example, this planet. It says Mercantile Prosperous. That's the planet we were just on. Mercantile Prosperous, and that's it. That's all you need to know. And if you can't tell, for example, by the name what type of world it is, you can just click on a planet. It will show you the symbol. I don't know why it can't show it on the system. You have to actually click on the planet to see the symbol. There you see trading world. So we're gonna unload here, and we're gonna buy more stuff and continue on our merry journey. So we're selling, and we're selling the stuff we just bought. All right, where are they? Ion spheres. Wait, did I go to the wrong world? Wait a minute, did I go to the wrong world? I went to the wrong world, didn't I? Oops. Yeah. Bummer. It's this one. No, it's not that one. Alright, Taurus. There is one more world that I have written down just in case I made a screw up. I could have actually misclicked here. Where are we? Station 2. It doesn't say. I'm gonna have to get out of this. We are at... Oh, this is 4. I should have been at a different system. Oops. Oh well, anyway. So we are looking for Taurus Station Tau. This is the next system that I have. Again, material processing. I made a mistake. It happens. Taurus. Let's see. Just when you check out the price that it doesn't have a big modifier next to it, you know you've gone wrong. There it is. That's a lot better. 3 million, 7 million, and let's buy. Always buy the most expensive one. For example, the price here is not good. Negative 0.3. This should be a wealthy system. It does say opulent. So, for example, I might not like the price here on the station. Now, for, you know, the sake of not extending this supposedly trading mission way past, you know, for example, 20 or 30 minutes, I will not go to a trading station. But you could visit a planet, go to a trading platform, and you could get way better prices. For now, though, I'm just going to buy 150 of these. And let's say 50 of these. It really doesn't matter. I don't need the money. I'm just, you know, attempting to show how much money you can actually make. And you don't need a big investment to start this off. So our next planet is... if I can find it somewhere around here. Let's start over. It's the names. There's no search function, so you're gonna have to get used to this. Alright. Why can't I find it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh well. The more planets you visit, the bigger your teleport coordinates become, so the more complicated this gets. Transporting from one system to the next. So this is the first trade route. We're almost done with it. Just sell everything. Of course, you can make a lot more. For example, I could put stuff on my freighter, in my starship. I could clean out my inventory a bit better. And of course, these have a better modifier, but because these sell for more, you generally get a better price for them. I'm gonna buy 50 of these. Alright. Right, so this was scientific, and we need to actually turn a full circle. I'm gonna bring this back up again. So we started from trading, went to advanced materials, went to scientific, and now we have to go back to trading. So we're gonna probably go back to where we started, which is this one, and we're gonna sell things off there. Of course, if you have many of these worlds, you could just go to a different trading system, sell the stuff there, buy new stuff, and then continue again to a different system. But for the purpose of this episode, we're just gonna keep it short. We're not gonna do a very, very, very long trade route, which I probably could do considering I've been going to mostly wealthy systems, specifically for this reason. And let's sell here. We're not gonna be buying here, keep that in mind. And again, you can get a better price somewhere else. For now, okay, next one, we have to actually go to power generation. Now I'm gonna have to find the new system, which is, yeah, 4. Okay. Okay, so this one is power generation, and we're going to be picking up even more items there. So we started at around 100 million, I believe. I didn't notice many. Like, I made a point to myself to note the money, but I forgot. You see, that's a good price for us. Negative 6.5. Not 82 though. I want to buy in batches of 5 and 10. So because you see the stock here was very low, if I had gone to a trading outpost, I probably could have gotten a better stock. I'm gonna buy around let's try 80. Yep. 70? That's a lot better. And we are going to a mining colony, which is, I'm gonna just start from the beginning every time. It's probably going to be easier for me to find it. This one, Joniel? Yeah, that's the one I have written down. And that is where we're going. Now, I do realize that I could probably edit this episode out, edit a lot of the things, make it a lot of shorter episode, way more to the point. Just if you know me by now, you should know I don't do that much editing. Not that I can't, just I'm lazy. So we just sold our stuff. We're gonna buy a lot of things. So because we're not buying at an optimal price, we're not gonna, get a lot of money. Because we're not fully filling up our inventory as well, we're not gonna get a lot of money. We're still gonna get a boost. I think around 90 should fit. Yep. Because, for example, I could have cleared out all my inventory, like the tech modules, everything here. Cleared up all these and gotten an extreme amount of stuff to sell. So next world is industrial. And, okay, let's see if we can find the next one. Starts with up. Up something. Up, this one. So the second trading route, the one we're currently doing, is the longest one. It has 4 worlds, 5 in total because you do need to backtrack once to complete the journey. You don't necessarily need to, you can just go to 2 worlds if you need only a small amount of money, if you need just a small boost in cash. But for the purposes of this episode, I'm going to be doing a full run of each one of the trading routes. And let us buy. Again, prices are not the best. It could have been a lot better. 120, and I believe we can buy around 100 of these. Like, if I was a lot more pickier, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but you could easily go down to a planet, search for a trade outpost, and buy things from there, because every trade outpost will be slightly different. Right, next one is high tech. And we're gonna need to find one. I think I saw it. No, wait, never mind. I didn't start from the beginning, which was probably a mistake, but you never know. I could get lucky. I did not. Okay, let's start from the beginning. This is a weird world that I cannot pronounce its name. It's this one, isn't it? 15, 18, yeah, this one. And we are almost through with our trade route. Keep in mind, you can make a lot more money than I am if you plan out your trade route properly, if you plan it out where to buy things, where to sell them, because I could be selling them to a trade station on a planet which will probably pay slightly better. Not by much, but when you think about it, just like paying 100,000 more per unit or like 10,000 more per unit, you're selling like 200 units. And you could be selling way more. So you would be making a lot more than I am. As you can see for this run, for 2 very quick runs, we will make a lot of money. And off to the final one, the one where we started, which was Halash 4, should be around here somewhere. There it is, Halash 4. This is where we started. This is the power generation world where we began the trade route with, and this is where we're going to finish it. And again, we will be done with the trade routes. We will not be buying things here because I had just bought them. Do keep in mind that they do take time, actual real time, for the materials to come back up. As you can see, they only have 2. Now, even if you're not in game, this is in real time. So they will stock back up eventually. But it does take a while for them to get into the hundreds, and they do have a maximum amount that they can have. For now though, as you can see, we have made, let's say, around 20 million for, what, 15 minutes? 15 minutes of doing it relatively slowly, and maybe 5 or 10 minutes of pre-planning. Of course, you can plan a lot better than I did. You could plan out your route even better. You could go to a trade station on the planet, get more money, get more resources, clear up your inventory even better. Just do a lot more things with us. For now though, I do hope that you found this episode useful, and I will see you in the next one.